All right, we're going to get into your gait analysis. We're going to do the posterior view first. First thing we're looking at is hip drop. 3 to 7 degrees is normal, and for the most part, you are normal. I was expecting to see more left hip drop on this side. Whoops. Um, but for the most part, you're pretty darn solid. So, yep, right there we have 7 degrees and left side in mid stance, and then yep, and then another 7 degrees on your right side at mid stance. So all that checked out good. Next thing we're going to look at is just your knee separation. What we're looking at here is, do we touch as we pass through here? And I would definitely say we have a narrow knee separation as your knees do kind of come together and touch. Your knee joint center alignment wasn't too bad here. We're just looking for, if we drew a straight line from your hip down to your Achilles, are we in the center of the knee? We're good there on that one. Good, we're in mid stance, and we're good there on that one. So all that was good. The next one is just foot center of mass. One of the things that we look for is, do we scissor? And I would definitely say that you do. So if we draw a line straight down, we're looking to see, does one side come across that line? And so your left leg does really good. It just stays right there. But your right side definitely crosses over this threshold. And those are just things we want to look at if we are getting any sort of like lateral knee pain or hip issues, something that we would want to clear up um, to make those steps equal. And then the last thing we're going to look at is just how well of controlled your foot pronation is. So as we zoom in here, we can see we're looking at the rate of which you go. So right foot lands, how controlled is that? I actually feel like it accelerates a little bit too quickly on right, and left is not too bad. We get good pronation on both sides. Pronation is not a bad thing. Um, but yeah, I'm just seeing like how well controlled is that? Do we have adequate pronation? I know these aren't your running shoes, so we may have to look at this one more time with those running shoes. But yeah, just looking at pronation on this. Looks good. And then the last thing from this view is just how good is your trunk rotation. I'll wait till this clip. I think you're messing with the speed here. But yeah, like how good is our trunk rotation? So yeah, we'll look at this frame. Yeah, for the most part, looks pretty good overall. I do feel like you rotate left better than you do right. I think part of that is due to your kind of whole left foot, left hip. That's something we'll get into a little bit more on the side profile view.